Marley Goes to School by John Grogan. It was the first day of school, and Cassie laid out all her back-to-school supplies. Pencils, check. Crayons, check. Ruler, check. Paper, check. Marley was all set for the big day too. By the front door, he laid out his supplies. Chewbone, woof. Squeaky toy, woof. Liver treats, woof. Favorite blanket, woof. Baby Louie called over to the corner. "Ready, go, school, too!" he exclaimed. Mommy looked at Marley, thumping his tail by the front door. "I don't think so, big guy," she said. "I definitely don't think so," added Daddy. "You silly dog," Cassie said, patting Marley on his big fluffy head. "School's for kids, not dogs." Marley lowered his head and let out a low whine. Cassie was his best friend, and he was used to going everywhere she went. To the park, to the playground, to Grandma's house. Even to bed. "Grab your backpack," Mommy called out. "We don't want to be late." "Oof, oof," Marley said, grabbing his leash with his teeth and hopping up on his back legs and dancing by the door. "Oof, oof yourself," Mommy said. "You're going to the backyard where you can't get into any trouble." "Good idea," said Daddy, and the whole family set off to Cassie's school. Marley did not stay in the backyard for long. He started to dig, and he dug and dug and dug, and the dirt flew up behind him until it formed a giant mountain. Off flew Mommy's marigolds, out flopped Daddy's daffodils. Away went Cassie's carrot patch. Soon he had cleared a nice cozy tunnel under the backyard fence. With a wiggle of his tail, he belly crawled to freedom. Marley snipped his way to the sidewalk, looked both ways, all clear, and followed Cassie's scent straight to the front door of the school. The front door was open. "They're expecting me," Marley thought, and he walked right in. He went down the hall, stopping in each room in search of his beloved Cassie. Marley tried the copy center. Not in here, he thought. Then he took a moment to leave a calling card. He tried the cafeteria, where the cooks were busy making lunch. He did not find Cassie, but Marley found the next best thing, a heaping pile of juicy hot dogs. "Well, I don't mind if I do." "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here," one of the lunch ladies yelled. "Shoo, go home." "Borp," answered Marley, and he went over to music class, where the orchestra was warming up. She's not in here either, thought Marley, and then he joined the band for a song. In science class, Marley did not find Cassie, but he did find a cage with 10 white mice inside. "What are you doing in here?" With a scratch of his paw and a flip of his nose, Marley busted open the cage door, and the mice scrambled to freedom. He barked excitedly, as if to ask, "Who wants to help me find Cassie?" Marley followed the mice to the library, where their quiet didn't last long. "Mice!" screamed a little girl. "Big fat ones!" shouted a boy. Marley raced to the gym, where he suddenly forgot all about Cassie. When that dog saw a ball, the only thing he could think about was "Catch me if you can." "Hey!" yelled the teacher. "Hey!" yelled the kids. "Come back with our ball!" But Marley did not come back. He ran down the hall, skidded around the corner, did a somersault, and slid right into her math class. The teacher peered through her thick glasses as she wrote on the chalkboard. "Oh my," she announced. "We just received a report of a wild animal on the loose in our school. If you come across this animal, stay back. He may be dangerous." "Yes, Miss Weatherby," the student said. "Has anyone seen him?" "No, Miss Weatherby," the student said. But they had seen him, and they helped to make sure that Miss Weatherby did not. When the bell rang, Marley's ears perked up. Outside he heard the happy shrieks of children playing. There was no sound Marley loved more than the sound of children at play. He headed towards it. "Not so fast, buddy boy," the voice came from behind him. It was Principal Peabody. She seized Marley by the collar and read his tag. "Aha, Cassie's dog. I should have figured." She tied Marley to the radiator with a rope. "Face the corner," she said. "I'm calling your parents." But when she returned 2 minutes later, all she found was half a rope, with wet dog drool. "Drat," she said. "There he goes," shouted Vice Principal Tanner. "He's heading to the playground." "I'll head him off," cried the gym teacher. "I'm on his tail," declared Mrs. Weatherby, shaking her fists. "Tackle him," shouted the lunch ladies. The grown-ups chased Marley across the playground. They chased him through the tunnel and over the tires and under the hoops. They chased him up to the jungle gym and down the slide. They chased him past the swing set and around the teeter-totter. They chased him right into Cassie's arms. "Marley!" Cassie shrieked with delight. "You came to school!" "Is this your dog?" Vice Principal Tanner asked. Cassie said. "He looks somewhere familiar." "There you are," Mommy and Daddy yelled. "Bad dog, Marley." "Bah, boo, boo, rowdy," Baby Louie said. Now, said Principal Peabody. "All's well that ends well." And Marley was so happy he jumped up in the air and gave the principal a big, sloppy, fat kiss right on the lips. Teacher's pet.